What up? We're back. Walking Dead Volume 26, Call to Arms review. I'll start off by saying this. It kind of feels like you could skip it. Um, so yeah, what happens? Starts off with them training to kill zombies to basically combat the Whisperers. Um, what's his name? I forgot his name, but the dude that beat up Rick last time says he's sorry and thanks for everything and whatnot. Eugene's fiddling with the radio, much like they did on the Fear the Walking Dead show, where Alicia's on the yacht and she talks to that dude. That happens again. Dwight's still not sure about leading the Saviors. So what's this guy's name? Okay, whatever. So yeah, he's telling Rick that, like, thanks for forgiving me and whatnot. And then Rick runs to the jail to talk to Negan. And just as he's checking on him, um, Rick tells Michonne that she should take over not the Saviors, the kingdom. And she says she can't just disappear on the ship. Because Pete needs her, and then Rick tells her, like, you need to take over the kingdom. And she's like, say no more. And she goes to do that. Uh, then Eugene talks to somebody on the radio. They don't say who till later. It's a woman. Her name is Stephanie. She says that after he tells her of the Whisper people putting Rosita's head on a pike. They're just talking back and forth about, like, kind of secretive, can't trust you type of things, but I'll tell you a bunch of information you shouldn't know really. Like, here's my group. We have 50 people. We're armed and blah, 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 blah. Father Gabriel learns to train and shoot. Brandon gets pissed at Rick because his mommy died from the Whispers, and then his daddy dies because of Rick, and he knocks him down and beats him up and swears at him. A lot of F-bombs in this book. And Rick whacks him with his cane and then starts threatening him to choke him out and whatnot. Father prays to God because he's a killer and a good one. Brandon goes to Negan and breaks him out of jail. See, here he is talking to him. And Brandon's plan is to take Negan to the Whispers to tell them about Alexandria coming up and planning to go to war with them because he wants them to die for killing his mommy, and he wants Rick to die for killing his daddy. And Maggie goes back to the hilltop. Aaron and Michonne go looking for Negan. I forgot her name. She showed up in the last book with Wyatt, but she gives him crap about carrying the Lucio barbed wire baseball bat, and she says right here, most of all, I don't want whoever takes over at the sanctuary to start carrying the thing around like some F bomb. Can't swear on YouTube anymore. King Scepter. Thankfully, I think we're done with that chapter. Um, Rick puts up Silence the Whisper propaganda all over the Alexandria to take the anger away from him because everyone's still upset about him. Letting Alpha sneak in and kill those people, but because that happened, oh, the people that showed up last book too, they're kind of like, why are we helping these people? Um, but yeah, anyways, Marco got shot because some dude didn't recognize him and thought it was a Whisperer. So yeah, uh, Eugene talks to Stephanie more about Rosita and what happened. Brandon led Negan to the Whispers, and then got emotional seeing his mom's head on a pike, and Negan stabs him and leaves him for dead after hugging him. He's walking off. Maggie bumps into Andrea, and they talk for a bit, and she's gonna go back with Maggie to the hilltop to tell Carl and Lydia they could come back if they want. They end up staying. Negan kind of half joins the Whispers. They're so many. Dude swears so much. They he takes the F word and says it so much that it loses all meaning, and just way too much for me. Every other word. Carl's working, doing metal stuff. Andrea came back and yells at Rick for all the propaganda. Someone's gonna get hurt. Somebody already got hurt. Rick's missing teeth. Michonne and Aaron catch up to Negan, but they're a little too late. And then the Whispers, they get into a scuffle. People die. Aaron gets stabbed. Michonne's taking him back to the doctor at the hilltop. We learn a little bit about the Whispers. Basically, if you're weak, you have to become strong. And that's about it, basically. They have weird rules. Uh, Rape is a thing in the Whispers. Negan gets pretty upset about that. Um, Basically, they just like fight it off. And then, yeah, Alpha goes off on him about that not being strong. And you didn't give her a chance to defend herself, protect the weak. You become weak. And she's crying. Oh no, it's weird. So yeah, Dwight shows up and saves Aaron and sends Michonne off. And then we learned a little bit more about Negan. Apparently, he lost somebody right before everything went. It ends with him cutting Alpha's head off and saying, "Wait until Rick sees this." So, looks like Negan's turning on to the good side. It's kind of running out of steam. Like I said, you could skip it. Um, just don't know what's gonna happen next. Peace! Do that YouTube stuff you do so well.